Yo, what's up, fam? Ready to finally shed that body fat and get lean? Today, we're breaking down the fastest way to drop from 30% to 10% body fat using methods backed by science. And yeah, we're bringing the carnivore diet into the mix. I'm gonna walk you through 5 steps that I've personally tested and that are proven to work. We're talking about the carnivore diet, strategic cardio, intermittent fasting, and more. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to get from 30% body fat down to 10%. Let's get it. First up, the caloric deficit. We all know by now to lose weight, you need to burn more calories than you consume. But here's the twist. The carnivore diet makes this way easier. The carnivore diet focuses on animal-based foods, meat, fish, eggs, and animal fats, eliminating carbs entirely. What does that do? It naturally reduces calorie intake because high-protein and high-fat meals are more filling. Studies show that diets rich in protein lead to reduced hunger and cravings, making it easier to stay in a calorie deficit without feeling starved. Here's the science. When you cut carbs, your insulin levels drop. Insulin is a hormone that tells your body to store fat. When it's low, your body starts burning fat for energy instead of storing it. That's where the carnivore diet shines. It keeps insulin low, and your body stays in fat-burning mode. Just don't go overboard with portions. A caloric deficit is still the key to weight loss. Figure out how many calories you burn each day and aim for about 500 fewer calories. That's your sweet spot for steady, sustainable fat loss. Next, we've got the Cardio Accelerator. Now, I'm not saying you need to spend hours doing mind-numbing cardio. The key here is efficiency, doing cardio that gets you the most fat burn for your time. Research shows that high-intensity interval training, HIIT, burns more fat in less time compared to steady-state cardio. This is because HIIT keeps your metabolism elevated even after your workout, a phenomenon called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or the afterburn effect. So, for example, sprint for 30 seconds, then walk for a minute. Repeat that for 20-30 minutes, and you'll be torching calories during and after your workout. Studies have shown that HIIT can burn up to 30% more calories than other forms of exercise. Add HIIT into your routine 3-4 times a week, and pair it with the carnivore diet. And you're optimizing fat loss from both sides, calories out and calories in. Next up, intermittent eating. This is where things get interesting. The carnivore diet works especially well when paired with intermittent fasting. Here's how. By limiting your eating window to 13 hours and fasting for 11 hours, you force your body to burn more fat. When you're fasting, your insulin levels drop, and your body switches to burning stored fat for energy. Combine that with a diet that's naturally low in carbs and high in protein, and you're in fat-burning mode for longer periods. So let's say your first meal is at 9 a.m. and you stop eating by 10 p.m. The fasting hours allow your body to tap into fat stores for energy. And since you're eating protein-heavy, you're staying full longer, meaning you'll find it easier to stick to the fasting window. Now here's where people often slip up. Details. Even on the carnivore diet, you can't ignore what you're actually consuming. Just because you're eating animal products doesn't mean it's all good. Some processed meats are packed with sodium and hidden sugars. You've got to keep it clean. Stick to whole cuts of meat, fish, eggs, and high-quality animal fats. No processed junk, and be careful with sauces and condiments. They can be sneaky carb bombs. Stick with simple seasonings like salt, pepper, and maybe a little butter or ghee. The cleaner your diet, the better results you'll see. And finally, let's talk weights. Cardio alone isn't enough if you want to drop fat and keep it off. Building muscle is crucial for long-term fat loss. Why? Muscle burns more calories even when you're not working out. In fact, studies show that for every pound of muscle you add, you burn an extra 50 calories per day. That adds up over time. So get under some heavy weights 3-4 times a week. Focus on compound movements, squats, deadlifts, bench press, that work multiple muscle groups at once. Not only will this help you burn fat, but it'll also build that lean, defined look. All right, quick recap. First, create a calorie deficit with the carnivore diet. Second, hit the Cardio Accelerator with HIIT. Third, time your meals with intermittent eating. Fourth, pay attention to the small details in your diet. And finally, lift some heavy weights. These 5 steps are scientifically proven to help you drop from 30% to 10% body fat in a healthy, sustainable way. If you're ready to get lean and see some real progress, hit that subscribe button and join the squad. Let me know in the comments where you're at in your fat loss journey, especially if you're trying out the carnivore diet. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. See you in the next one. Peace.